All right, we are back again. I can't believe what happened in the previous video. Before we talk about that, let's talk about how to make decisions in life and how I just recently made a decision based on occurrences. So we'll talk about that in just a minute. So this microphone of mine, geez, I can't believe it. I was talking about it. Like, oh, it's amazing microphone. It sounds amazing, and the static. Goodness. Now I don't know how it sounds like right now because again, when I turned the live video on with this plugged in, and it still didn't say, "Oh, you have a microphone plugged in recording," because my phone usually says that. So I don't know. It sounds really amazing when I just record regular videos. And I don't know if you can tell a difference now. I'll have to watch it after it's published, so we'll see. And I really want to test out what that sounds like on a live video because I know how amazingly well it works when I'm just recording a regular video. Cute little thing. Don't know if it works in a live video scenario. Anyway, today's my day off, so I decided to make a video. My day off, yay! Okay, what that really means, it's physical off. I'm not teaching classes, my self-defense classes. Of course, I'm still working, and that's different because I sit on a ball and work on a computer, and so it's at least not physical, it's mental. So I like that. And I take that quite literally. As I'm just like, well, I don't want to cook, I don't want to go to the grocery store, I don't want to take a shower because that's physical too. So I was like, and I wanted to put on this pretty scarf before taking this video. I was like, hey, I don't think I've worn this in my videos yet, and I wore this yesterday to my classes. So I was gonna put it to wash, and I said, oh, let me wear it for video first, and then I'll put it to wash. So I started putting it on. I said, oh man, that stinks. Like, oh, I can't believe how much I stink. But it's my day off, no physical activity, so no shower. Okay, anyway. A couple of things I wanted to talk about, updates from the last video. Well, first, the microphone. I have to figure this thing out. And so I don't know, maybe you're hearing an echo right now or not. Yeah, I can't tell. And the other thing was, what was it? Oh, that I remember now. I had notes in front of me, if you remember that. I was looking at it, I had planned it out, I knew exactly what I was gonna say. I just tried it out to see if that helps me organize my thoughts, make the video shorter. No, it did not make the video shorter. And it created a little bit more confusion because I was constantly looking at my notes. It's like, oh, so what else did I want to say? Oh, what else did I want to say? And it didn't feel fun to do it either. So I said, okay, I'm just going to be spontaneous. That's one thing I discovered. That doesn't work. And there is another thought I wanted to say, which now, of course, because I didn't take notes, I am not able to remember, which also probably means it's not important at the moment and it will come to me a little bit later in the video, probably, I think we'll see. So until that happens, let's talk about today's topic. Now, what happened was I was trying to make a decision about, it was related to my classes. I had devices to use. So I have a cell phone, which of course I use for cell phone things, calls and whatnot. I use it for music, to play music in class. I connect it to a Bluetooth speaker. And then I was thinking that, it's a disruption because then I get phone calls and then the azan goes off and, I just don't want my phone connected to music. I want, something else that doesn't have all these disruptions. And I thought, oh, I have an old phone lying around. So, I can connect that. So that'll be cool. And when I picked it up, it was working. It's functional. It's just totally fine. It was a little chaotic because when I turned it on, there were all these messages, and I had downloaded some weird apps to clean up the phone to get more memory and space and extend battery life. So a lot of those were popping up, and I said, oh, this is so distracting. It'll be so stressful. So let me just reboot the phone and do a factory reset. So I decided to go ahead and just factory reset the phone. I found instructions online. I did it. And then Google, Mr. Google, wouldn't let me log back in my phone. It kept saying, please sign in with the account of a previous owner. Yes, my friend, this is the email account of the previous owner. Come on. I mean, and it just wouldn't let me. So then I called my previous carrier that the other phone was with. I asked them to help me, and they said, "Oh yeah, sorry, we can't help you." And then they said, "Well, you call Google because the Google is activation lock." And so I called Google, and they said, "Well, yeah, we can't really help you because we don't see anything in your account, and it's a phone thing, and maybe you can call your manufacturer." And then I called my manufacturer of the phone, and so I said, "Oh, so I have this issue," and they said, "Yeah, we have a kill switch for the phone and reinstall the operating system." And Android operating system. So I said, okay, that works. And they said, well, because the phone is older than 1 year, it's not going to be free. We're going to charge you $40. And so I said, okay, we'll think about it. If I can find something else to play music, it doesn't have to be a phone. I just thought phone would be an advantage because I would have Spotify on it. I can download that app and I can save or that playlist, download the playlist on Spotify to play it offline, and it would be perfect, and there wouldn't be anything else taking up space on my phone. It would just be that. So it would be really, really cool. And of course, on other devices, I don't know, I have to download, I don't know, buy this music and put it, I don't know, it just didn't seem right. Also, the phone has extra camera, so now that I'm going to start shooting videos for my self-defense classes, I thought having that camera option would be really helpful for a different angle. And so anyway, I just thought of having a phone would be nice, and so I said, okay, well, I'll think about it. If I really want to spend $40, if I can find something cheaper, or if I really even need to do that, I can just continue using my phone. I just didn't want to use it because, well, two reasons: A, disruption; B, it is expensive, and so I don't want to damage it. And there's a third reason too, actually. I don't want to drain the battery life because now I have a lot of apps. It's draining pretty quickly. So I want to keep my phone for calls. So anyway, so I said, okay, I'll think about it. And I'm really protective of my phone. I don't leave it anywhere. Even if I take it out in a restaurant, I always put it back. I'm very, very careful. I don't leave my keys or phone behind anywhere. I used to have a friend, she's still around, and she would leave her phone everywhere, everywhere. Every time I would say, "Oh, Mavis, you left your phone," and or if I wouldn't see it and it wouldn't call out, I'm serious. 65% of the time, she would say, "Oh, I left my phone in the restaurant. Let's go pick it back up," and we would have to go and pick up or get her phone, and just for God's sake, keep your phone on you. How many times have you done this already to not overcome that? So anyway. That's not me at all. I always am careful about my phone. So what happened is I had the next class that I went. So I would have had one class, I had next class, and then I came back home. And I have a routine. I come home and then I take my keys and my phone. And so even before I opened my bag, I said, do I have my phone on me? So I opened my bag to take my phone out, and it wasn't there. And I panicked. I looked in my other little wallet and other places, and I said, okay, it could be in my car. It's happened once before or twice before where I left the phone in my car because I used GPS on my phone and I just didn't take it out. And that's not very common either. So, but I was pretty sure it wasn't in my car because I didn't put it on for GPS. I know my way home from class. And so I panicked and I said, oh my God, I'm gonna have to go, and hopefully it's not closed and nobody's taken it. And I had my roommate call my phone and nobody answered. So I went back, to my car. I checked, there was nothing in my car, and I drove to the place. As I was walking towards the class, at this hallway, another lady was walking down, and she was holding a phone in her hand, kind of by her side. So I stared at the phone, and I kept looking at the phone because it looked like my phone. And then I glanced back up at her, and I said, so is this a lost phone? She smiled back, and she's like, this is yours? I said, yes, it's mine, thank God. I came home, I said, what just happened? I've never done this before. And my roommate said, well, you're probably really tired. I said, I was tired last week, which is cool. That's also an update. Not the update I wanted to share. I don't know which one I forgot. Anyway, I'm not really that tired this week because my multivitamins are working. Woot woot! Okay, super excited. So this week, not so tired, have a lot of energy. I was able to get through the whole week without feeling drained, and I'm getting used to it. And my multivitamins are working. It's awesome. So I thought, okay, it's not that I'm tired. And so what was it? It was like, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. If I should invest in something else so that I don't use my phone. And one of those reasons was security. Like, I don't want to it was different types, like damaging the phone by stepping on and that kind of security. And this is something I didn't even pop in my head, that you can leave your phone behind. So that data point, of course, now came about. I was like, apparently that can happen too. And so I said, okay, $40 is worth spending, because there's nothing out there that would do the job of $40. And it's, yeah. So I said, okay, I'm just gonna invest in it. So I'm gonna call them, ship my phone out to, I think it's in Texas or somewhere, and then just get it done. So as soon as I'm done with this video, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a call. And now I remember what the other update was. Ads. That's what I'm doing these days. So before I continue my story, let me just take a minute and go back to the other final update. So remember how I was talking about I fixed my Facebook ads, and now, it's again in its learning phase, so it's not running. I believe it'll start running tomorrow. 3 days? This was Sunday? It was Monday. So today's the third day, yeah. So tomorrow, I believe. And so Amazon ads, I said, oh, check those today. So I did. I didn't get any sale. There was no bing bing on my phone. So I said, okay, my ads aren't working. Let me go take a look. And clearly, they were not running. They were just not running. So I said, come on, why is this happening? My Facebook ads weren't running, and now Amazon. And I said, okay, well, it's been 5 days. Even if it had a weird learning phase or whatever, which it doesn't show up as it has. I said, why are they not running 5 days? And so I called Amazon and Amazon seller, and then they connected me to or Amazon affiliate, and then they connected me to Amazon seller, and then they connected me to Amazon advertising. And it's, like I said, Amazon customer service for sellers is excellent customer service for customers, end users. Okay, so finally this lady says, oh, click here, and you see it says it's not delivering because I'm not eligible. Oh, okay, I'm not in the buy box. What that means is, if you go on my product page, I'll put a link down there if you just want to take a look. It's a designer contact lens case. If you go on there, you'll just see the product, and you'll see buy from other sellers. So you have to then click on that, or take me there, and it'll take you to this page where it'll say these sellers, and you're only one seller, and then you can buy. So it doesn't show on the main page a buy button. Like, this is the price, this is the discount, buy, click, add to cart. Those buttons don't show, which means that's called a buy box. So I'm not in the buy box, even though I'm eligible for it. And so that's why my ads are not running. And I said, okay, fine. I signed my contract with Conversion ROI today. And so they're going to start, or he is going to start on Monday. I'm so excited. So hopefully he'll just take care of that. So I asked him, okay, what's your plan? What's your strategy on getting me into this stupid buy box? And when we start, let's see how the ads do. So it's just a little bit more patience. I just need a little bit more patience in that process. And thank God I have my self-defense classes to distract me from my contact lens case, the product. I would go crazy if I was just waiting oh my goodness, oh my God. So now that I've remembered what that was and I finished it, let's go back to my story on decision making. So we were talking about how I make decisions sometimes based on just events and occurrences in life. Now, a lot of decisions are based on intuition. And if I take a step back, really decisions are just based on data. It's on what information do I have and how does that apply. So pros and cons, and weigh the decision and taking risks, and within that kind of thing. What is my capability, eligibility to take risk emotionally, financially, that kind of thing, okay? Now, data is not always conscious. Sometimes it is, because we have this list. We say, oh, here's a pro, here's a con. And some of it, we say, oh, it's just my gut feel. What that is, it's still data. It's just data on a subconscious level. So for all those people out there saying, oh, intuition, oh, I'm a scientific person, I don't believe in this voodoo magic and blah, blah, voodoo nonsense. Well, It's still data. Intuition is still data. Okay, it's just not consciously processed data. Our brain processes data so quickly sometimes that it's just there in our back, and we don't have the ability to put it in categories like facial recognition. You can recognize one girl from another. You can tell, even if another girl looks sort of like me, you can still tell. But if you had to say, well, what are our features? How are our features different? It's hard to put it in words. Well, they both have kind of the same nose, kind of the same eyes, and well, but they look different. I can tell who's Fausia and who's not Fausia. So intuition is like that. it's data. All these facial features is data. It's just not conscious. We're not able to tell those little differences that make up this picture, and artists probably can. That's why they can draw portraits of different people. And if I had to draw a portrait of one girl versus the other, I guarantee you they would look identical because I don't know how to do different features. Anyway, so all of that is data, collecting data to make decisions. That's how I do it. And sometimes what happens is there just isn't enough data because your intuition is not working, you're just tired. It's great to have a lot of experience because that's where data comes from experience. So at that point in time, when I said, okay, let me think about it, I just didn't feel like I had enough data. I did my pros and cons pretty quickly in my head. And then when that phone situation happened, when that event occurred that added a very valuable piece of data, then I said, okay, you know what? Now plugging this in, absolutely. $3 is definitely worth an investment. Also, I was thinking a little bit more. I thought, well, I need to do waivers and I want to track attendance. And so there's an app on my phone to track attendance. And, well, I don't have to use my phone for it because this attendance tracker app or these two or three apps I'm looking at, you can track attendance offline, I believe, and then it'll sync them back up online. I might be confusing this with waivers, actually. So same thing, waivers is an app, and you can do this on the phone offline, and yes, it's the waivers, and it connects, when you come back online, it'll sync back up to the cloud. So I was thinking, well, I'll need a tablet to do waivers, and especially waivers, people need to read and sign with their fingers. And then I thought, maybe that's an ideal situation. I'll have my phone, my computer to work during breaks, my tablet, and my other non-functional phone for music and stuff. This is quite a lot of piece of equipment technology I'll be carrying around. Okay, never mind. Nonetheless, that might be the ideal in the future. I don't have to have all of that right now. So I said, okay, well, let's not do tablet. Is it possible to do everything on the phone? Yeah, actually it is. Even though it's a small screen, you can still read the waiver. You can sign it with your finger, type your name. People use their phones for everything, reading books. We're on our phones all the time. People send emails from their phone and all these long messages, and so people don't use computers a lot anyway these days. Of course, that's more younger crowd. Now for my older crowd, I'll still have my backup, my PDF form to just email them and they can, sign it, scan it, email it back to me. So that will still be an option. And so I said, okay, so I'm just gonna have two phones, a functional phone, which is where I'm recording the video from. It has my data and voice, so I can make phone calls. Is that what it's called? Voice? Call, data and call, anyway. And then the other phone, which is a cheap, not so functional phone, I'll spend $40 on it because I experimented with it. It's fine. Apparently I'm supposed to factory reset after I delete my Gmail account. So, tidbit for you. Delete all your Gmail accounts before you factory reset your phone. That's okay. I love to take some of those little risks sometimes. And so just two phones now. And the other phone can be used as an additional camera to sign waivers, because then I can come back online. It'll be connected to my Wi-Fi at home, it'll sync, and to play music. Now, of course, to take attendance, it'll be in the beginning of class, and if I have to be online, that's okay. I can just do it on my phone, quickly take attendance, put it away. Or I can do it at the end of class, pull out my phone, take attendance, so it doesn't matter. That's not a big deal. So now only I'll have two things on me. That's perfect, two little things. So I'm excited that I've made that decision. And the cost of it in terms of money is not so much as in terms of the risk. If I wouldn't do it, the risk would be a little bit higher in using my phone, not having data, not having the ability to call. It's not very safe. So that is the update. I will probably make another one in 2 days, 3 days, Sunday or 3 or 4 days, Sunday or Monday, hopefully Sunday. Yeah. And I'll let you know what else has been going on. I'm gonna now hop on to my other channel and make a video for my students who are absent so that they can do their homework. Bye bye. Oh yes, wait, before you go, wait. There's one more thing I was thinking about. It kind of popped in my head. Periscope. I'm doing a live video here, and I said, okay, what about Periscope? It's a platform for live videos. So I said, yes, I should do that. I should use it. And I found out as soon as the live video is done, I can download it and then upload on YouTube. Now, I didn't want to do the whole download, upload, because then I have to plug it in my computer and I don't want that, and it's just annoying, and it just takes more time. And then I would be really tempted to then do some edits and that-do. So I said, okay, it's fine for now. I'll see. I think Periscope will be an interesting platform because while I'm talking to you guys, I'll actually see people's comments, so I can reply back. I can engage. It'll be really cool. And also, it's always good to get onto platforms early when they are new in the market. Now, of course, we don't see the full potential on the business side of things, like how can I use this for business to make profit? You don't see that initially. In YouTube, we didn't have that either. We didn't have ads. It was just make videos and upload videos when it just came out in the first 2 years, a couple years, right? So the same thing with Periscope. There isn't much on it right now. And I'm pretty sure in a few short years, they will have the ability to run ads, and then all the businesses will be on it. So before that revolution happens, I'm going to get on it. First early adopter. It'll be awesome. And I'm doing live videos anyway, so it's perfect. So it won't be live on YouTube. It'll be live on Periscope. That's okay. I'll still upload it on YouTube. And then I thought, to save myself some more time on transferring the video to my computer, I'm just going to do it on my phone. More apps. So I'm going to download an app on my phone. Well, I downloaded 10. They're all video editor apps. So I'm not going to do this today because I have a lot of other work to do. But I have Sunday, Monday off. Of course, my Mondays are going away soon because I'm starting another set of classes in February. Nonetheless, I have 2 more Mondays. That's it. I only have 2 more Mondays off. It's okay. Classes will be fun. Classes are fun. I love teaching. Okay, so now that I have that time, I'm going to take a look at all my 10 video editor apps and narrow it down to 2 and just keep 2 or 1, hopefully, ideally. And then that's it. I'll be on Periscope. I'll download it. If I need to edit anything out or add or merge or whatever, I can do that just quickly on my phone. Boop, boop, boop. Hopefully be fast enough. And then just upload it to YouTube from my phone. No need to involve my computer. That way my computer won't slow down, and I can, while my phone is churning, I can quickly hop onto my computer and just do work. And I also have another phone which won't be ready until 2 weeks because I have to ship it out. Nonetheless, I'll have that option too. It's connected to Wi-Fi and it still has a good camera, so something to think about. If I need my phone and my computer, I can have the upload happen there. And so a lot of options. I'm super excited. And that was a long video for today. I will see you in a couple days, so bye bye.